XCOM 2, a game of great balance, choice, freedom, but not today. I'm going to attempt a campaign using only the Ranger class from the game. All mods and rules are in the description. For anyone who doesn't know, in XCOM 2 you play as the Resistance in a world controlled by the aliens as you try and free the Earth from their rule. Normally you play with 4 main classes, but today I'm going to be just playing with Rangers and Rookies when they aren't available. So it's time for the first mission. After quickly locating the pod and some small rearrangements, the opening shots were taken.
That's affirmative. Hostile neutralized. No longer a threat.
This gave everyone a promotion except for one person. The second pod was then found, but Warden still hadn't received a promotion, so I decided to make him use a grenade for the guaranteed hit.
Bombs away!
Then quickly clearing up the last of the aliens and completing the objective, giving us a nice, flawless victory for the first mission.
Is clear. Detonating charges.
Absolutely delicious.
Now, heading back to base to find out who our first Ranger would be. Remember, we can only use the Ranger class, so the other 3 soldiers being promoted here can never be used again. For research I chose modular weapons, as this will let us use the upgrade on the last mission and then followed it up with alien biotech later to further the plot. I then picked up a medkit to heal soldiers in the field along with a flashbang. Building the training school is even more important in this playthrough, as this means I can directly train Rangers, making sure I don't lose 75% of my soldiers because they become another class. After scanning at a few locations, the mission Drunken Heart came up. This would be the first real test we would encounter in this challenge, so I prepared the squad with our new Ranger and a bunch of rookies as per the rules. This mission went wrong very quickly, pretty much straight away. I moved my team near the objective, aware that there was a set of soldiers here. I lost sight of them, so I moved 3 men here to try and get a better angle. Unfortunately, this removed our concealment and activated not only the soldiers there, but the other 2 sets of aliens on the map. So just to recap, in one move I activated all enemy forces on the map. Declaring 3 men dead in all likelihood, I made a quick slash with the Ranger in the hope of taking out one of the sectoids, hoping to stop any sort of mind controls it might attempt on the next turn. While the slash connected, insufficient damage was delivered to take out the unit. And here's when things started to go wrong very badly. Despite one of them whiffing their flanking shot, Freeman went down, and takes the only way of healing the squad with him. So now we're 3 against 5, and time is rapidly running out. First I decided to start evening the numbers by taking out the sectoid who created the zombie. A quick flanking shot to finish it off, and the 2 of them are down. Now we're 3 for 3 on numbers, but I only have 2 more soldiers to use. I decided there's no way I can easily take down another enemy, so I moved my Ranger to use a flashbang. This will throw their aim off and make sure they can't do anything really harmful on their turn. I put another of the rookies on Overwatch, which means they'll take a shot if one of the enemies moves in their line of sight. This works, another enemy is down. Now we're in a tricky spot, as the remaining trooper has gone on Overwatch as well, so I need to get rid of that before moving my troops. However, all of my grenades are out of range, so I decide that one of my soldiers is just going to have to risk it. It misses, and that frees up the rest of the squad. I try the slash again, and it doesn't fully take out the enemy, so I finish it off with the other soldier. The trooper then moves to a bit of cover, but it doesn't take much planning to create a nice flanking shot to finish them off. With 2 turns left on the clock, that's all the enemies taken out, and securing the objective is easy. Back at the Skyranger, we have another ranger to add to our team, but only 1 rookie is left, which means we now only have 3 soldiers that can go out on the next mission. Fortunately, I'm able to pick up some more rookies at the next scanning location. With the training school finished, I'm able to start the production of another ranger. Soon after, an extract VIP mission comes up and I prep the squad. This is a good mission to explain some of my strategy for this playthrough. The first promotion I took on the original ranger was concealment. This means they always start the mission concealed from the enemy, allowing them to scout ahead, enabling my squad to pick and choose where they want to fight. For this mission we must get the squad to the extraction point, and it's not long before we run into the first of the soldiers. Luckily, they moved out of the way, but when moving one of my soldiers, I triggered them. So I focused fire on the officer using my grenade and the ranger, and they are quickly taken out. Not only does my Overwatch shot miss, the soldier manages a very lucky 45% against my soldier, injuring them. On this turn I also see that the other 2 pods of enemies are very nearby, so I have to be careful not to repeat the last mission by activating everyone at the same time. With an easy flank, the new ranger takes out the soldier. Now I no longer have sight of the other 2 sets of enemies, and with an injured rookie I take the opportunity to heal up and reload. Seeing as I've spent half the mission time already, I decide that I'm going to push hard over the roof to reach the objective. Unfortunately, one of the sets is activated, and the sectoid demonstrates why they are so dangerous, as they mind-controlled my Overwatch soldier as the other pod moves into view. My troops are completely immobilized as my own soldier now threatens them if they move. I decide to use the flashbang to clear the mind control, even though it loses the concealment on the soldier. With 2 flanking shots I take out the other sectoid and move the VIP into a safer position. Time is more of a threat now than the enemy, but they are standing between my squad and the extraction point. It's time for the Rangers to demonstrate the power of the slash. Wolverine charges in on the sectoid, and for the 3rd time this playthrough fails to deal lethal damage. Peter demonstrates how it's done and takes out the last soldier. With 1 turn on the clock I manage to get everyone to the extraction point just in time. To reward Peter, I give him the Blade Master ability, as I've already 1 scout and this should make his melee skills more effective. The soldier we sent to the training school to become a ranger finally finished and is now ready to be used in the field. After the next soldier finishes, we will no longer need rookies and can actually staff a full mission with rangers. Unfortunately, that won't be the next one, which is a retaliation mission. For this one, the squad must rescue as many civilians as the Advent troops attempt to kill them in the field. I move the rookie up to scout the area, and right away the enemy pod is activated.
I've got eyes on an Advent position.
This is a risky playthrough, so up for a risky move. I use the grenade to blow the officer's cover away, and use Peter to take out the other soldier. I can completely eliminate the enemy so long as the new ranger can land the open shot. And he can't, which leaves Peter completely in the open, which the officer makes full advantage of. I offer the new soldier a chance for redemption with a slash attack, but it seems I am cursed in this playthrough to never deal lethal damage to enemy troops. The rookie finishes off the officer with a critical shot, and we move on to the next pod. I decide Wolverine has been scouting for too long and use it for a nice flanking shot on the sectoid.
Position compromised.
Peter makes use of the explosive tank to take out the trooper, and all is going well. And then the Faceless appeared. A 10 health enemy with serious melee attack. This is a very dangerous alien. The Faceless charges up to Wolverine and hesitates, making me think this is going to hold off on its attack till the next turn. And then, with a deadly slash combined with a fall, the alien eliminates my first and best ranger from the squad, plunging the rest of them into panic. Faceless is still up, but I can only control 1 soldier now. I have to take out the enemy this turn, or it will butcher another of my troops. I consider using the shotgun, but there is no guarantee it would do enough damage, so I chance the grenade hoping the full damage will be enough. It is, and the Faceless is eliminated, but this is a small victory compared to the loss of the soldier. The rest of the mission is quickly completed, and the squad returns to the Skyranger. Wolverine was the first ranger this playthrough had, and paved the way for the strategy of this campaign. It's sad to see her go, but XCOM is always a game of chance, and a risky strategy using rangers always has big consequences, as well as rewards.